I'm learning English in my home through Hallo today.
Oh, that's really cool. So what kind of weather do you like?
Absolutely, I like sunny day.
Okay.
Sunny.
Yeah, I am. Can you see me now?
Yes, I
All
can
right,
see.
thank you very much. How is it, family? And I've got one child or two?
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter. Okay.
Yes.
Is everyone all right at home?
Yes, she is sleeping now.
Great. What's the time again? I forgot.
It was 2:31 p.m. in the afternoon.
It is. If it is present tense, we should use is. Is the present tense. Was the past tense. So it is 2:31. Yeah.
2:31 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay. How many seasons are there in Japan?
We have 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter.
And
Now it is spring.
which season do you like most?
Yeah, I like winter.
And the reason?
Yes, because I like how can I explain? I like winter activity. For example, skiing, snowboarding. Yeah.
Skiing it is rather than skiing.
Skiing. Yes.
SKIING. Snowball.
Snowboarding. Yes.
How the food?
Food.
Food in winter. Don't you like them?
Food in winter. Yes, the most famous food in winter season is, how can I explain? Sashimi. Sashimi. It kind of sliced raw fish.
Mm-hmm.
Raw fish. Sliced raw fish.
What is low fish?
Raw fish. Yes.
Raw fish. Raw.
Raw fish.
Sliced raw fish. Okay.
Sliced raw fish.
Hello, lecturer Azzi. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you, teacher. Hi, Jim, and teacher, and everyone.
You are the only
Azzi,
two
good to see you.
people
Hello.
at the moment.
Oh,
You are the only two people at the moment. There are not any other people with us.
slice raw piece of tuna, maybe, Jim?
Yes.
To slice
Like it's tuna?
The books are called sashimi.
sashimi
Yes, sashimi.
is the name of the fish.
Yes. Name of the fish dishes. Name of the
So it's sliced raw
It's the
fish.
food, teacher.
yeah.
Seafood.
Yes. You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sashimi is kind of the name of food, teacher, I think. No,
Yes.
the name of fish, right, Jim?
It is a name of the food in Japan. Japan dishes.
Can you make it some of sashimi, Jim?
For myself, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
Oh, it is difficult to make sashimi for myself in home.
Why is that?
How can I say? And the fish is too difficult to deal with myself for cooking.
Okay. And why it is difficult?
Because I can I cannot use
Dagger,
yeah,
a knife
knife,
to slice
knifeware,
the fish.
kitchen workware.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot use kitchen knifeware. Yes, it required to use kitchen knifeware to make sashimi in home.
It's very expensive in the UK.
Oh, yes, yes.
Each box
It's
is
also expensive in Japan as well.
really okay. Let me give you an example. Each box is roughly $100,
$100.
roughly
Oh.
70 pounds, British pound.
Mm. Oh. Yeah. It is more expensive than Japan.
It is, yeah.
Japan.
So in Japan, it is more expensive, or in the UK
UK is more expensive
than
than
Japan?
Japan.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Any other reason? You like
The
winter?
reason. Winter. Mm. Yes, I have a lot of clothes for winter. Yeah, that's why I like winter as well. Yeah, that's why I winter then summer.
Okay. All right. Welcome, lecturer Reggie. That was a beginner
Yeah.
question to Eugene. Which season is his favorite season and why? So the same question goes to you, lecturer Reggie. Which season you like most and why?
I think the most season that I will tend to choose prefer that is the rainy season, because in my country there are two seasons, only the summer and rain. But if in the summer it's very cold, and I'm living uh, in the edge of the source, so yeah, if you don't have air conditioner in your home, so you'll be sweat up, and the clothes that will be many, they have to be changed in every day.
Hmm.
So definitely I choose rainy seasons. Yeah.
You don't have winter in Indonesia?
Oh, yeah, winter and rainy is not the same, teacher.
No, winter is
Winter,
when it's too cold. Rainy season is the season when it rains only. There may be cold weather, but it's not the winter season. It is a rainy season.
there's no, I think, the only two.
So you don't have winter season in Indonesia.
Yes, we have two, and it's run for 6 months, and next will be changed again.
Hmm.
But there is how to say that the process between uh, rainy to summer, or summer to rainy. There are some process there, a change weather.
Okay, great. Welcome both of you for today's IELTS. This part we're going to practice in a speaking task 2 and 3 together. Okay, and the topic is
Yes,
very
teacher.
common topic. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to make lesser space. Okay, can you see the screen, both of you?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. A crowded place you went to. Describe a crowded place. Hang on a second. Um, I'm trying to format it,
Yeah, space. Space. Teacher.
It's not yet. Oh, format space, remove space,
Yeah,
but still it is not working well.
yeah, no problem. Teacher. Okay. How about again?
Can you see the screen, both of you?
Yes, I can
Yeah,
see
we
the
do.
screen.
Okay. Why it has become double? Okay, now it is all right.
Yeah, let's go, teacher.
So, describe a crowded place you went to. So, what do you mean by crowded place? Let me ask this basic question first. Eugene?
Yes, the crowd place mean some place people are gathering into the place.
Like, give me an example.
For example, department store and some
Mhm.
grocery store
Right.
to strike place.
Mm-hmm.
And
Any other example, Lecturer Reggie?
yes,
Uh, I'm
and
going to say Jakarta. It's one of the
Now,
crowded place that I think.
a crowded place, you must mention a specific place rather than a big country, a big city.
Oh,
yeah,
Like Eugene has said, it's a
um,
supermarket, grocery shop. That's fine.
yeah,
Apart
it
from,
is could be
mhm,
a market or
yeah,
a mosque.
a market, a mall. It could be cinema hall,
Yeah,
football stadium, cricket stadium,
yeah, definitely.
or a tourist spot. You can say. Okay, so first you need to think about the place you like to talk. Describe a crowded place you have been to. You should say when you went there. Look at these question patterns. All are in past tense. Okay, where the place is or was, where who we went there with, and explain how you felt about the place. Okay,
okay.
so take 1 minute to think about the topic. Then let me know when you start speaking. By the way, this session there are 7 people. Only 2 came. Nishad, Gani, Prinu, Sai, Avi, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 people, I'm sorry, not 7. The 6 people are not here. Anyway, let me know when you're ready to start speaking. Remember that one very important, explanation about these speaking tasks. We should always understand the question pattern and the tense. So you see, describe a crowded place you have been. When you use this word you have been, that means you went to the place but you came back. Okay, and the common sentence very often we use in our example is, have you ever been to London, for example? That means you went to London but you came back. Have you ever been to Japan? Which means you went to Japan but you came back. Okay, or have you ever been to New York? You went to New York but you came back. We use this pattern. Have you ever been to? Yeah, I'm writing have you ever been. Okay, oops, ever if here. Any other question before I start speaking? Lecture AG, Eugene.
So what's the meaning? Where is the place is or was? So there is a present question here, teacher.
So you should mention the name of the place where you went. when you went, and you should locate it clearly, like you should say the name of the country or city, okay, and why you went, as you said, with whom, okay, and explain how you felt about the place. That is the amazing part. You went there to buy something, visit, to meet something, to buy gift, to buy clothes, say if it is a clothing supermarket, or you can say if you're like, if it's a fish market, for example, you can say, yeah, I went to buy sashimi fish, for example, or salmon, or tuna, or maybe sushi, for example, okay? And then you feel, oh, the place is so amazing, you can say like that, crowded, and everyone is so friendly, we can say, or you can say it was so crowded that I couldn't even walk, properly. Or you can say, describe the environment where you went. Like, how is the environment of the place? Is it crowdy, less crowdy, more crowdy? People are friendly, you know? Do they speak in the same language? You can explain. Or you have to speak in English or foreign language, etc. Please remember that.
But I mean, teacher,
Yeah, one.
what's the purpose that in the middle question where the place is? There is or was? I think is for the present and was for the past.
That's right. If you went
So,
this place last year, actually, in that case, you have to use past tense. This was. Okay. But even some places in the past, it could be in another country. Okay, like I was there in, say, 2020, for example, or 2021 in March. Okay. Say if you, let's say, New York, for example. I was in New York in 2021 to visit Statue of Liberty, for example. Hello.
but there is also teacher. So the present we can use the present tense also to
Remember that
mention the place.
if you are using present tense, you need to be uh, confident enough that it is a present tense. That means you are already in that place. Hi, namesake. Thanks for the subscription. Okay. But as you can see, the question pattern is past tense. I'll suggest you better use the past tense rather than present tense.
Nama sakit.
Namesake.
Namesake.
Has he joined? I invited him. Oh, yeah, he's in the library. Okay, that's okay. No worries. Thanks for the subscription. Okay, any other query? A question before I start speaking? Eugene?
Yes.
Any other questions?
I have no question, sir.
Okay. Haji?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
All right, one moment. Before that, Eugene, you have used a very amazing sentence. I have no question. Sometimes we also use I don't have any questions.
Don't have any question.
I'm writing it, yeah?
So which one?
And I'm writing in the comment section, like, you can say this sentence in two different ways. I have no question or I don't have any question. If you use I don't, in that case, you have to use any. And if you simply I have, then no question. I have no questions. There is a tiny difference using these two expressions in most of the cases. When we use I have no, when we use I don't have. We'll come back later. Let's finish this topic first. All right. Who wants to speak first, Eugene or Edgy?
Jim?
Oh,
You wanna first?
A crowded
oh
place
yes,
went
sure.
to.
Yes. I want to explain some. I want to explain a location. What I ever been to.
Mm-hmm.
The place name is Tokyo Station, which is more famous station in Japan. Uh, uh, the station. Why I need to go there because our company is located near to Tokyo Station. That's why I need to go there. Yeah. Who you went there with? Oh, I often go to the Tokyo Station alone because there is no my colleague to go there with me. Yeah. I'm of the opinion the Tokyo this kind of place which is so crowded is dangerous in this situation because COVID-19 have been spreaded among the people. But in my case, it is force measure because I have a responsible for for protect my family. Yes.
Hello, Nisha.
Mm-hmm. Go on. Finished?
Yes. I I've done my
Yes.
speaking.
You've done your speaking, but you spoke only 1 minute and 50 seconds. Eugene, you need to speak a little bit more. Remember that. At least 2 minutes,
Okay.
And also, when you are answering, you don't have to go back to the question. You just see the question, answer straight away. Link those questions one by one, step by step. Okay, welcome, Nishad.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing, teacher? And everyone.
Yeah,
I'm
I
okay.
feel well.
Thank you very much. Okay, Nishad, have you looked this topic today, speaking part 2, and
Yes, teacher.
then you can speak after lecture AG, okay?
Okay, teacher.
So, any other question?
Answer.
AG, one moment. Let me explain to Nishad. So, Nishad, you can see that question, it's mostly in past tense, but you can use present tense if you want to, but it should be according to the grammar, okay? When you went to the place, name of the place, where it is, okay? Did you go by yourself or with someone else? Who you went to it? You can see yourself. Like Eugene said that he went by himself, and explain how you felt about the place. Like the place, is it a friendly place, crowdy, people are talking different languages or same language, etc. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
remember that you have to talk at least 2 minutes, but if you speak more, then you're more than welcome, because this part, cue card, always helps us developing your fluency and building up your confidence level.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
great. Now this part would be lecture Aji.
Yes.
Ready?
I start.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm ready.
start please.
Uh, I'm I'm going to talking about a crowded place that I have been to. I have been to there. This place it's more. I mean, it's one of the place that I have been visit, which crowded area. I choose it because I think people many know about this place. Uh, the, that is the Kutai Beach. It's located in the Bali, in my country, Indonesia. And when I'm staying, I've been there twice. That is the first time when I'm in the high school, but in the last year of my graduate, and the second one when I want to graduate also from my bachelor degree. But I'm not. I was not. I was not to. Uh, I mean, I don't mean. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to go there to the Kutai Beach, but I went to some of the next of the island, but I have more time, so I crossed the beach. So I stay for a while and go to the Kuta Beach for the second time. As I mentioned before, the worst place is the one province in our country, Indonesia, that is the Bali province. But actually, when I went from of the first and the second time, I go with my friend. But when I come back to home, I go by myself. And what the the reason why and what the and what I felt about this place is there are many people there. I mean, there were many people there. I mean, it's not from my country also. I think there are many from the other country, and the situation, the condition from the morning to the evening to the evening is quite different. Whereas in the morning there are many people around in the beach, but in the evening, so there are many lamps in the coffee shop or maybe store, so people gathering to there. So I think this place makes me feel excited and happy when I visit there. That's I don't know. Yeah, stand teacher.
Okay, that's cool. I spoke 3 minutes 48 seconds. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Yeah, though.
But I think the tenses. How about the tenses, teacher? The tense.
Yeah, that is mixed up. That is very common. This is one of the reasons why we have to practice about so speaking task 2 and 3. We have to practice so that you build up your confidence level. Though you have used some cases past tense and present tense, but all of these sentences should be in past tense. Let me give one example. You said, like, when I'm in class 5 rather than when I was in class 5, because you started school a long time ago, so we can't use present tense in that case. Okay. But some of the sentences you can use also present tense. That's a different case. Remember that even in the past, we can use sometimes present tense. That's a different situations. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome. Yes. So for the feedback of Eugene and AG, Eugene, you need to speak a little bit more. Okay. And
Okay.
also be confident when you're talking. Don't worry about the mistakes. We need to build our fluency. Remember that. First and primary target for us to build up your confidence, fluency, communication skill. The grammar, pronunciation, vocab will be coming later. Okay? Build up your fluency. That will help you a lot. Once you are fluent, you will feel, yourself motivated. You'll be inspired by yourself. That's why you need to do two things. You need to read sometimes a little bit at home. If you have got 5 minutes, 10 minutes time, read something a little bit quickly. Okay? Well done, both of you, Eugene and Aji. And remember that that's very common, that we all make mistakes because English is not our first language. That's why we're learning and we're trying to develop. Always be positive in talking. Okay, don't be under pressure. Don't feel shy or don't feel that, oh, I'm making mistakes. No, don't bring this idea. Do not bring any kind of negative energy or negative idea when you're speaking. Otherwise, you will feel, yourself that, oh, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it. No, you need to talk. Don't stop by yourself. Well done, both of you. Okay.
Okay.
So, Nishad, it's your turn. And if
Okay,
you
teacher.
need to ask me any question, let
Mm-hmm.
me know, so that once you start speaking, I'm not going to answer anything. It's like a test. We're practicing. So it's better to ask any question beforehand.
No, teacher, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see.
Yeah. Start now, please.
Okay. Start.
Okay.
Go on.
Today I'm going to tell about a crowded place in my country. That place name is Kuakata. It is situated in southern part of Bangladesh. So it's under Borishal division, and this Kuakata is known for beach. Like there is a 18 kilometers long beach over there, and this place is called like tourist place as well. So I went there um, just a couple of months ago with my friends, and that journey was like good. To be very honest, I enjoyed a lot with my friends, and this place is like a huge crowded. Why I'm saying these things, because in Bangladesh there is not so so many tourist places, by the way. So this place is one of the tourist spot here in my country. So that's why this place is always stay crowded. Not only for winter season, I mean every season. So another things all over the world, country people came here to see our Bangladesh natural beauty, as well as I can say this to explore the things what we have in our country. And every single day we'll find lots of people over there. And one thing I need to explain, you can say there is some island over there in what I see in that area, lots of island, and one island is called Crab Islands, and people enjoy so many things, like they doing paragliding, and kids are running here and there, and people are used to taking shower over there. You can say they're just enjoying swimming, and some people are surfing over there. So, and what should I say, one more thing, like I took so many selfie over there, because we just find these kinds of place, and for the memories I just took so many selfie every spot, you can say. And another things, there is one exceptional things you will find in that place, that is called mangrove forest. One part of mangrove forest situated in that, you can say, just from there 5 kilometer. You just do a journey, 5 kilometer boat journey. You will get one side of mangrove forest. This is the main specialty of this zone. You will get the real vibe together. One is like ocean, like sea beach, and another is like forest together. So yeah, that was like a great journey in my life. Yeah, I feel very good in that journey. Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Well done, Nishad. You spoke 3 minutes 43 seconds. That is the first requirement to speak at least 2 minutes. And yeah, your fluency is more or less better than other speakers. You maintain a flow, okay? Though there are some grammatical errors, but well done.
Yeah, thank
And
you,
is
teacher.
and if you have noticed, Nishat has used one sentence at the beginning, and I was expecting at least you can use one compound sentence when you're explaining. Like the place I'm going to describe is
Oh yes, teacher.
this is
Every
a
time like
this is a compound sentence. So Eugene and Edge, remember that if you have to describe about a thing or a place or a product or something, always start like this. Today I'm going to talk, or the topic I'm going to talk about is this. Make sure that your listeners are aware that what you're going to talk about. That should be the first sentence. And also remember that if possible, in some cases you can always use the topic an interesting way. Like Nishat has given an example, I took so many selfies, though he didn't use selfies. Yeah, that's fine, you used selfies. Do not use so many. Simply say I took many selfies. If you had to use this pattern so many, then there should be another complementary word. So it's better to use rather than so many, simply many. I took many selfies. And one of the common mistakes is I've written one of the. If you ever use one of the, these expressions, yeah,
oh,
remember that
okay.
after that the subject must be plural. This is very common mistakes when you're talking. And last time, Nishad, you did the same thing. Remember that you have to maintain this grammar pattern. This is an amazing grammar pattern. One of the. So using Ajay and Nishad, we'll practice this pattern. One of the. Like you can say, Japan is the one of the amazing countries, plural, in the world. Okay, or New York is the one of the most expensive cities around the world. Or you can say Paris is the one of the most amazing tourist spots in the world because of Disneyland. Or you can say London is the one of the most amazing oldest countries where people go to visit. Okay, keep one example, all of you. And one more thing, tourist. You have another thing, Nisha, that I've noticed. When you use many, you do not use plural number. Remember that many is a countable noun, and we have to always use plural number. Like many tourist places, many things, many people. Okay, Nisha?
Okay. Okay, teacher.
Very good. So let's practice this pattern one of the one by one. Eugene, one of the. Make a sentence
One
with
of them.
this one of the.
One of one of the book what I like read frequently.
Okay, remember, if you use one of the subject might be plural, yeah? Uh,
Yes,
uh,
yes.
one of the books rather than book. Subject, that's why I have written subjects, plural. Remember that I read one of the books about the history, which is amazing, for example. One more time, Eugene.
Okay, one of the books what I like frequently is IELTS questions book.
Okay, very good. So remember that once again. after one of the always the subjects must be plural. Okay, though sometimes it may not be seem natural, but that is the rule, grammar rules. Like you can say, uh, for example, uh, Michael Jackson is one of the favorite musicians of the world. Okay, another good example. Is it clear, Eugene?
Oh, okay.
Okay, Edgy, an example, please.
Yes. Uh, one of my friends, one of one of my friends.
You have to say tell us the whole sentence rather than
Uh,
part sentence.
um, in the weekend, I usually go to the cinema with my friends, but one of my there are one of them always cannot join with us.
Hello, Hasmi. Thanks for the subscription. Let me know if you're free to join. Okay, so uh, please say your sentence one more time. Edgy. During the
Yep.
weekend.
During in the weekend, I usually go to the cinema to watch movie with my friend, but always there are one of my friends that can join with us.
One of my friends. Okay, that's cool. Correct. Yes, Eugene. One of the books what I like most, not mostly, most it should be, is IELTS textbooks. Very good. Well done. I can see that Eugene, when you're writing English, that's fine, but when you're speaking, sometimes you feel with hesitation. Don't be hesitant. Okay, speak.
Yeah, me either, teacher.
Speak with the full force. Okay, don't worry about that. Whatever you're writing, speak that same thing.
Okay.
Very good, Eugene.
He's very good in writing.
That's right. Once you are good at writing, read the same writing loudly so that you build up your own confidence. Like one of the books, what I like most is IELTS textbooks.
Okay.
So
One
instead
of
of
the
mostly, it
books.
should be most, not mostly.
Okay. Most.
Very good. Nishad, two sentences
Yes,
for
teacher.
you. One of the.
Okay, teacher. Dhaka is one of the crowded cities in the world,
Hmm.
and another thing is like The Pursuit of Happiness, the movie which I like, uh, one of the best movies in my life.
Okay, you have to use a verb here,
Okay.
which I like is the way Eugene has written. Can you say is? There is a verb is.
Okay, teacher. Yeah.
If it is present tense, right is. If it was past tense, right was.
Okay. The Pursuit of Happiness, which I like most, is one of the best movies in my life.
Very good. So all of you are correct. Amazing. Please remember, use this pattern whenever you get chance in speaking because it is an amazing English grammar pattern.
Yes,
And
teacher.
it is also related to the compound sentence. When you're writing this in a pattern, look at the sentence pattern like Eugene. One of the books, what I like most is, there should be a comma though, IELTS textbooks. It is a compound sentence. That means you like it textbook and that book is IELTS textbook. There are two thoughts in one sentence. And that is the, I should say, the amazing beauty of learning compound sentence. It brings two to three ideas in the same sentence when you can express your thought. Remember that that's why sometimes I always suggest you to practice a little bit compound sentence, how you can use in your speaking as well as writing. And that's why, in IELTS exam, they give good marks if you use compound sentence in your writing and speaking because you're bringing two ideas together. Very good, both, all of you. Okay, I invited Hesme and also that guy who subscribed earlier, namesake. And let me read out the namesake's comments. I visited Delhi metro station a couple of days ago. It was too crowded, and there is a station called Kashmir Gate, which is too crowded too. Okay, and I felt suffocated. I got claustrophobic vibe there. Do you know the meaning of claustrophobia? Anyone? Good writing, namesake.
No, teacher. This is a new word for me.
Claustrophobia. Eugene or Raji, do you know the meaning? Claustrophobia?
Oh, that word is new one for me.
Okay, okay, let me show you. Eji?
Only the phobia was that phobia.
Yeah, you know the
Being
meaning of
something scared for something.
yeah, when you're scared of something, we call it phobia. Exactly. So you know that part. That's great. That is the half part of the word. All right. Okay. Claustrophobia. Let me show you. And let us listen to the sound first. Claustrophobia. Okay. It means fear of being in a closed space. When you are in like a tiny place, maybe in a small room or in a supermarket, which is very tiny, or any room where you think that, oh, there is not enough space for me, you feel a kind of fear. So it is psychological. It's called claustrophobia. Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you the Cambridge so that you know the meaning. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Would you like to read it, please, Eugene?
Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia.
One more time.
Claustrophobia.
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 Very good. Break it, then you say it together. That is the one of the ways to pronounce it. That is the British IPA. This is the American one.
Claustrophobia.
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 Claustrophobia. Stressing on phobia. Say claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia.
Very good. Can you please read this meaning?
Yes. Fear of being in closed spaces.
Mm-hmm.
He suffered from claustrophobia, so he never travels on underground trains.
Very good. Eji, would you like to read it, please? The same word.
Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia.
Mm-hmm. Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia.
Very good. Would you like to read the same example, please?
Fear of being in closed space.
Fear of.
He suffer from
Mm-hmm.
claustrophobia, so he never travel on underground train.
Remember, suffers. After suffer, we use the preposition from. Yeah. Okay. That is a collocation. Suffer from. Listen to. Okay, Nishad.
Yes, teacher. Claustrophobia.
Mm-hmm.
Claustrophobia. Is it correct?
Yeah, listen to it. Claustrophobia.
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 Very good. And example, please, with the meaning.
Okay. Claustrophobia is a fear of being in closed spaces. Uh, I don't like to visit that kind of place, which is claustrophobia.
Okay, it should be claustrophobic in that case because claustrophobia is noun, claustrophobic is adjective. You can say, I don't like to visit claustrophobic place, like namesake has
Okay.
used. Yeah.
Okay, claustrophobic place. Okay.
Yeah. You can see claustrophobia noun, claustrophobic is adjective.
Okay.
Very good. Well done, both of you. But remember that only 1 hour here is not enough for our practice and development. I'll suggest both of you, all of you, not both of you, all of you, practice a little bit more, you know. And when you come to class, that's the time when you can show whatever you have learned at home. learn something, practice something, and if you've got any questions or comments, always ask in this either subscriber chat or in the last time. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
You see, when we practice, time goes quickly. I've got only 9 minutes more. Any other question about this topic, Eugene?
No, teacher.
AG?
Mm, mm,
There's something I think of the topic little bit about your suggest teacher. If we fluent, so in the middle that we when we fluent, can we could we to change our grammatical if there is some tense wrong
Yes,
or
definitely.
oh,
Remember that self-correction is one of the techniques of, in IELTS exam, influence as well. If you ever detect your own mistakes, or if you think that, oh, this sentence or maybe this word is not correct, straight to amend it. Okay. And some examiners say that if you ever detect your own mistakes, you get a little bit more marks because you are aware of your own mistake.
thank you.
So always just amend it. If you find that you're making mistakes, like in the UK, one of the common mistakes is they use was in most of the cases after you. Most of my white colleagues, okay. Let me give you the example. I've got a colleague, her, I think her name is Laura. She always said, hey, you was coming that day from the bus stop. She always speaks like that. Then one day I asked her, hey, why do you use you was? It should be you were. She said, oh, sorry, it is a slip of my tongue. But this is one of the common mistakes in the UK as well. Remember that. So when if you ever noticed that while you're speaking, you have found something not correct or something a mistake, straight to amend it. Okay. And
Okay.
and that's really a good point that you have detected your own mistakes. That is, you are self correcting yourself. And any other question, Nishad?
no, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. And any other question from Eugene?
Oh no, I don't have any question. I don't have questions.
I don't have any question, or I have no question. Remember that both are correct. I have no questions, or I don't have any questions, plural.
Okay, plural.
All right. Though we don't have much time, let me see the question number 1 for the speaking part 3. Why do a lot of people enjoy going to crowded place? Eugene.
Because people want to find enjoy something, mostly which mostly the place are located in at that place which people are crowded.
Okay. All right. Edgy. Same question. Why do a lot of people enjoy going to crowded places?
There are several reasons I think that why people go to the crowded place. The first thing that goes in my mind would be they want to meet some people, they want to socialize, they want to talk to other people after our working. And the second be about the claustrophobia that people that uh, tell before that there are some people it's fair to disclose it and in the area, so they tend to go to socialize to many people. Then
Okay. Well done, both of you. Nishad.
Yes, teacher. Why do you lots of people enjoy going to crowded
Places.
places? Teacher, like people wants to get fun, and especially like a place which is like historical place or can say any kinds of park, yeah, amusement park, you can say, and people always stay with together because like it's a social life, you can say. I don't know, but people used to do these things like together. They just enjoying their time, spare time. They do it. They just love it. And one thing is like which place is like historical. Maybe it's like one of the reasons. That's why like everyone wants to go there, and that place makes people crowded. People don't like it. I don't think so. Do you think, teacher? If it's a historical place, people get itself busy with that kind of place, and it makes crowded itself. People wants to visit this kinds of place. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nishant. Your answer is correct. Remember, people is always plural. Use singular verb.
Okay.
You
People, okay.
use 3 times people wants to. No, people want to. Remember that. People is always plural. Like children, data, people, okay? Trousers. These are always plural. We do not use singular verb. Okay. For all of you, answers are okay. There is nothing wrong. But remember that there is a question pattern. Instead of saying because, like the using have started, rather to use the similar pattern when you're answering, you know. And the best way to answer this type of question is there are many reasons why people enjoy going to crowded places. I'm writing it for you, so that is a good tips. Okay. There are many reasons why people enjoy going to a crowded place. Then you go to your answer, like it may be a tourist spot. Like Aji has given 2 examples, like 1 and 2. Remember, make a bullet point. When you're answering this type of questions, always write like number 1, this, number 2, this, number 3, this. At least being 2 to 3, reasons when you're giving an answer. Okay, like Nishad has said, tourist spot. Okay, maybe supermarket, famous supermarket. Maybe like one of the wonders, like Taj Mahal, for example. Okay, so there are 7 wonders in the world, as you know that. Remember, always, amusement parks. Yeah, you said amusement parks or family gathering somewhere or a sea beach. You mentioned. Okay, so always start like this. There are many reasons why people enjoy going to a crowded place, and then you can use your own idea. And in my opinion, use like this. Okay, and in my thought, these are the reasons. Number 1, they like to have good time with their family members. Okay, 2, 3, like this. Is that clear, all of you?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher. Clear.
Please make sure when you start answer, make an amazing sentence so that the examiners become aware of it, that you're trying to follow your own pattern. Any other question? Because we've got only 45 seconds. Any other questions of today's topic?
No, teacher.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
think we
teacher,
got.
for the class.
I have no
Okay.
questions.
Thank you.
Very good. I have no question. No question, Your
I
Honor.
don't have any.
In the code, they say like no question, Your Honor. Okay, haven't got any question. Okay, remember, once again, Eugene, Aji, and Nishat, if you have any writing topic or written topic, you can send me by email so that I can check it. Okay. Thank you very much once again for coming here. I hope that you have a good day ahead. Make sure to practice every day. Practice is the magic word to develop yourself.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, teacher.
Thank you very
Assalamu
much.
alaikum.
Walaikum
Take care,
salam.
guys.